When I found this pearl in an old box in the corner of my studio, the faint lines on its surface were reflecting the morning light outside the window. It looked exactly like that trembling dewdrop on the tip of a new spring leaf, as if it would roll off at the slightest breeze. Suddenly, an obsession took hold. I needed to build it a home, a silver setting that could highlight this delicate vitality and stand the test of time. I used silver to shape the softness of newly unfurling leaves. Look at the tip of the larger leaf. I deliberately curled it to the left, as if bowing slightly in the morning breeze. The smaller leaf holds a half curve, as if gathering strength to push out. Yet it's tough enough to withstand the high temperatures of repeated enamel firings, which is key to creating layered glaze colors. When chiseling the leaf veins, I turned the workbench lamp to its brightest. Using the finest needle chisel, I carved each vein one by one. The main veins were made rougher, serving as the frame supporting the new leaf. The side veins were so fine they almost blended into the silver, mimicking the faint, barely visible veins on tender leaves. It wasn't until thin calluses formed on my fingertips from the chisel that I finally achieved the desired frame-like texture. Every line looked as if it had grown naturally on the new leaf. Layering the enamel was painstaking work. The first time I mixed the light emerald glaze, I had to fire it 3 times before getting it right. The first firing burned the glaze, losing all the vitality of new leaves. The second had too little heat, failing to bring out the enamel's luster. It wasn't until the third time, as I watched the kiln fire turn from orange-red to warm yellow, and listened to the faint crackle of the enamel inside, that my heart finally settled. When applying the second layer of deep green, I deliberately left the leaf edges unfinished, not covering them with glaze. The exposed silver edges looked exactly like the fine fuzz still on the edges of new leaves. After taking it out of the kiln, I held it up to the light. Tiny particles under the glaze shimmered in the glow. These were natural mineral powders I'd intentionally mixed in, mimicking the fuzz on leaves. This imperfect crudeness had more of the wild charm of spring than a smooth, polished surface. For setting the pearl, I used imported jewelry-specific adhesive. I held tweezers and adjusted the angle 3 times before getting it to settle perfectly at the junction of the 2 leaves. The moment the adhesive set, I stared at where the pearl met the silver leaves. Though the dewdrop was firmly glued down, the curl of the leaves gave it a lively quality in different lights, as if it would roll off the next second. Now, placing the brooch on the old wooden workbench, the coldness of the silver, the vibrancy of the enamel, and the smoothness of the pearl blend into a complete spring morning in the sunlight. It's like locking that fleeting vitality outside the window into this small silver setting forever. Others might see it just as an exquisite piece of jewelry, but to me, it's a way of capturing that liveliness of nature through silver and enamel. From now on, whoever wears it will feel not just the texture of metal and enamel on their fingertips, but also that fleeting tenderness of dewdrops on new spring leaves.